dad treating you differently based on the order you were born?
Well, I feel like sometimes if you do well, we have to follow your lead, even if we don't want to.
How about you, Tasha?
Yeah, because when you're the youngest, you're considered the baby no matter how old you are.
And is there any disadvantages or advantages to the order you were born?
No, I'm pretty content. I feel like, yeah, like settled with me compared to you two.
There's disadvantages because you never get anything new, and you always do what everyone else got.
Anything else, Dad?
No.
No? Say goodbye.
Bye.
That kids are treated differently based on the order in which they're born. I think a first child, parents are new and they want to do everything right. They're nervous, and then the second one comes along and they're starting to kind of ease up, and then the third one comes along, which is in my case, and they just give up. And I think that we're a little bit more babied and treated a little bit easier and not to be so perfect as maybe the first and second child.
I agree that birth order affects intelligence and personality.
Yes, I think that birth order affects intelligence because the parents have to spend a lot more time with the first child, but then the second child gets the benefit of learning from the other children.
Okay. Did you treat your children differently based on the order they were born?
I would have to say yes, because the first one I think I'm a lot more strict with, and
The first child was an only child for the first X amount of years of their life.
right, and then the second one I think gets away with a lot more because you become a lot less strict and a lot more easygoing.
All right, thank
I
you.
do think birth order has something to do with intelligence. I think younger children learn how to do things at a much earlier age than their older siblings, mostly because their older siblings are teaching them how to do it. As far as personality goes, yes, I think parents are a little bit more laid back as they have children in life, and laid back parents mean laid children. I did treat my children differently based on their birth order, not on purpose. First child comes along, you're very scared, you're very nervous, you make sure you do everything right. Kid drops pacifier on the ground, you pick it up, you put it in the dishwasher, you wash it, give it back. Second child comes around, kid drops pacifier on the ground, you pick it up, wipe it off on your shoulder, hand it back to them. That's how I treated my kids differently.
The research conducted on birth order and IQ is mixed. Some research found a slightly higher intelligence test score of adults who were first-born children. Some studies have found no difference, and other studies have showed that later-born children actually have higher IQ scores than their older siblings.
A study in Norway looked at various IQ scores for men using real birth order and social order and found that certain situations can have an influence on adult IQ. Based off of the study, social order seemed to be a bigger factor than real birth order. For example, second-born sons whose older sibling died, essentially making them the firstborn, had the same IQ as another firstborn son in a different family.
A situational example is the learning of speech. Firstborns are mostly around adults who use larger vocabulary words, whereas later-born children are mostly around other children, which can limit the range of speech that they hear.
Each child experiences life outside of the home, which is known as the non-shared environment, and this includes their peer groups, their hobbies, classrooms, everything that's outside of their actual family. And this has a major influence on their development and their interests. So therefore, this explains how children are so different within one family, and it shows that personality and intelligence are affected by much more than just genetics and family itself.